watching Open Mac. Every show's like a hit of crack. Every song is a fantasy. Let's just hope they're still in my key. It's time for Open Mac. And tonight when I give it a whack, then YouTube will wake up and see Open Mac and me. I know every joke, I know every song. Yes, this is the place where I belong. I see all those ring lights hung over my head, so please keep on watching before I drop dead. I love you, Shaka Khan, though my patter goes on and on. Thanks for being here on the page. Someday soon we'll get back on stage. Let's keep things moving on. And tonight when I sing your request, your tips will make Daddy go, wee! Then I gotta go pee. Open Mac is me. Shaka Khan. Hello, everybody. It's another Sunday night, and we're now on YouTube. Well, we were before, but I don't think any of the rest of you were. Have you noticed that I can't talk and play at the same time? Well, just another example. I love the East, I love the West, and North or South, they're both the best. But I only go there as a guest, 'cause I love being here with you. I love the sea, I love the shore. Oh, look out the window, it's the shore. I love the rocks, and what's more, with you it would never be a bore, 'cause I love being here with you. Singing in the shower, laughing by the hour. Life is such a breezy game. Love all kinds of weather, long as we're together. I love to hear you say my name. Say it! I like good wine and fine cuisine and candlelight. I dig that scene. But baby, if you know what I mean, I love being here with you. And I do. Oh, I hope you're having fun. Actually, I am. I got stories to tell you. I love being here with you. Singing in the shower, laughing by the hour. Life is such a breezy game. Love all kinds of weather, long as you're in leather. I love to hear you say my name. I like good wine and fine cuisine and candlelight. I dig that scene. But baby, if you know what I mean, 'cause I love being here with, love being here with, love being here with you. Who's your daddy? Well, your daddy ain't Shaka Khan, that's for sure. Hi, everybody. So listen, this is all new. I'll tell you more as we go along, but basically, I have two good friends of mine. Well, one very good longtime friend and one brand new friend. My friend Bill from Chicago and my new friend Tom from, well, Tom's in Kentucky, I do believe, but they have signed on as my producers, and they're helping to whip me into shape, musically speaking, because I'm still eating, I don't care. So they have decided, well, they decided. So we're now going to try this on YouTube, solely on YouTube. A lot of people were asking me, like, okay, why? Well, there is a rumor that at some point Facebook is going to start messing with live streams. I hope not, but you never know. But also, and I should just check in for a minute, because another reason for doing this, I was like going, oh, the upper, what? Tell us you've always got something to say. Too much purple. Okay. Well, purple ain't going to change till let's get over it. This is it. Here we are. But I love that you're here. This was another reason, was that we believe that the quality of the picture and sound would be much better here and not spread out over other pages and stuff. So anyway, doesn't matter. We're doing this. I'm happy that you joined us. Tom has made it extremely easy for any moron to find this. Now, the moron I'm talking about is me, because there are no 12-year-olds left. I point and click. So, that's how we're getting here and all that. But so I'm going to check back in. Hi, Eden. It's a good. Hello, everybody. My cousin Mary. Wishnov. It was a good bill. Okay, good. Jimmy D looks good, sound good. Eden gets to watch on our home theater screen. Actually, I do too later when I get to go downstairs and then catch up on all the comments that I miss as it goes by. I'm still like an old man looking at the comments because I'll have to check it out and see what happens. But in the meantime, we're hoping this is a whole new world. There's lots going on, but I think it's time for a sing-along. It's always time for a sing-along. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you got worries, all the noise and the hurries seem to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows where maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Where? Just listen to the rhythm of the gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Now, I love this part of the song because every time I get to the chorus, most of you will be singing along, and I don't even have to sing the word downtown. I can let y'all take it. Sort of like this. Downtown, things will be great when you're no finer place for sure. Everything's waiting for you. Now, what we just did is what I like to call Milli Vanilli. That means you lip sync. So let me stop just a moment. Children, back a long time ago, before most of you were even born, there was a singing duo named Milli Vanilli. They won the Grammy until it was turned out that they found out that the two boys were actually lip syncing to big black women. And those women were not amused. So every time we get to something where you sing and I don't have to, I can just mouth it, because I like to mouth it, musically speaking. So one more time, we're going to try this. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go. Things will be great when you're no finer place for sure. Everything's waiting for you. That was excellent. Very good, Milli Vanilli. Now, I'd like to bring the room down now a little bit. And you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. You can forget all the troubles, forget all the cares, and go. Things will be great when you're. Don't wait a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. A little bit softer now. Downtown, a little bit softer now. A little bit softer now. Shaka Khan. Hey, I do believe that song is how my affection for Shaka Khan started. Well, I always loved her. But like I said, it's always easy to end most songs, whether they're pop tunes, opera tunes, Phantom of the Opera, Jersey Boys, everything can end with a Shaka Khan. She is my spirit animal. Most of you know that already. Going to check in with you as soon as I stop sitting on my, I'm sitting on my little cord there. Unless they're going, oh yay, you're all singing Downtown, or at least you're typing it. Unless they're going, oh yay, Zach. Is that great? Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for axing. Thank you for axing. Max is fine. Max is crazy. We lost Max last week for a very few moments where Lynn and I both freaked out. Turns out the neighbors had been doing some digging to remove some plants. And anyway, long story short, we thought someone had kidnapped him, and because he is that popular. Turns out he just was able to sort of sneak under the fence where some of anyway, heart attack city, but he's good. He's just as crazy as ever. Because tonight, I promise going forward, I'm going to get more, I'll have more Max videos. And in fact, there's a slim chance that when I come back next week, we might be able to get him live. That in itself is frightening to even think about. But thank you for asking. I'm going to check one more here. I've got little banners because everybody, here we go. Look at that. Ooh, you can Venmo me. Please Venmo me. Or PayPal. You know, I'll take it any way I can get it. And then you can tip me too. Okay. Oh, I should probably read. Here, let me check. My producers are hard at work because I kept going, who's writing all this stuff? And I'm like going, oh, well, actually, okay, let me just check. Why? I'm not sure why Lynn said why. I'll find out later. I have to read the story. But, they're posting things. Oh, good. Okay, they're posting info, and if you guys have questions, because like I said, this is new to all of us, except for Tom and Bill. Now, Bill is there, and Slot Guy Sarge is my friend Tom, who is my producer. I named him that today. Actually, Tom and Bill are both my producers. It's nice to, it's nice to have a man around the house if you can't get a 12-year-old to do the electronic stuff. So this is new for all of us, and I think, knock wood, it seems to be going well. I'll find out afterwards. But in the meantime, we're going to keep the show going. But there are lots of developments coming up. Things are very exciting to be in the middle of a pandemic, first of all. But I have to say, I'm grateful that some things can keep moving, in different directions, but it keeps things going. I do not have confirmation yet, but it looks like I will be in Puerto Vallarta for New Year's Eve. My friends have a new club there, and they've worked it out. Some of the clubs they can open down in Puerto Vallarta, social distance, the tables, everything spread out, distanced. And so, of course, I haven't even been back in my own apartment in New York yet. So I was like, hi, pop in, see everything's there. Okay, I'm off to Puerto Vallarta. The 2 weeks, I think, from till like January 15th or something. But anyway, I will give you more info as it develops. But because of that, and after my talking with my friends last night, I realized I haven't done this in a while. And I should do my theme song, my opening number, for when I play Puerto Vallarta. Now, I started there a couple of years ago. I opened a club called Encanto, which is a fabulous place. And I was so excited. The delay in construction was a couple of weeks, so I had like 2 weeks before I had to go on. So I had all this time to like get some new music. New music? Learn new tunes? Are you kidding me? But I did. Now, this song, which has now become my opening number, was written by Alan Chapman and was performed by our good friend and crazy man, Steve Hayes, when the movie Trick was filmed, and that scene was filmed at 88's, our old favorite piano bar in the West Village that's unfortunately no longer there. But Steve sang this next number at the piano at 88's, and I've loved it ever since. And then all of a sudden I found myself in Mexico. So just pretend right now we've got a couple of margaritas and we're wafting away at the beach club at Mantamar. People are massaging your feet. 4,000 people are walking around trying to sell you $2 bracelets and blankets that you do not need. And here we go. I do like to babble, don't I? I told my friend the writer how happy I would be if he'd write an opening number, especially for me. But when he had it finished, it came as quite a shock. He handed me a song titled, How Do You Like Mike? I said, you can't do that in public. I said, even I wouldn't dare. So he made a few small changes. Now I can sing it anywhere. Como te gusta mi pinga en tus pantalones? Como te gusta mi pinga y mis cojones? It's the same old thing in the same old hole, but when you say it in Espanol, it sounds divine. Como te gusta mi pinga? Es muy caliente. Como te gusta mi pinga? Es grande plenty. You don't go around shouting you're well hung, but when you do it in another tongue, it's just fine. When the hour is late and I don't have a date and I feel that I can't go on, I lift up my head and I stick out my chin and I talk like Montalban. Como te gusta mi pinga? It sounds so neato, like a warm quesadilla or a beef burrito. It's the same old cheese and the same old meat, but when it has a Latin beat, it's okay. Como te gusta mi pinga? Ole! Me! Pinga! Shaka Khan! Oh, that would work. Shaka Khan! But then I couldn't get me. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I love that song. All right, I'm coming back to you all because I can. I'm just checking. Is it going? Can't seem. All right. Lynn's having trouble typing. All right. Is it going? Where is my cousin Shelley? Well, I don't know. Now this is the thing we're going to find out tonight. We tried to let everybody know, and you all found it how to get here. But we may have lost some stragglers along the way that are probably over on Facebook going, WTF. So we'll find that out. I do know that I believe, even though the live is on YouTube, Tom will be archiving the shows on my Facebook.com/OpenMacMusic, on the Open Mac Music page on Facebook. You can always go there to get information as to what's happening. Tom and we will let you know what's going on, if there are any changes or if anybody had problems. If you had any problems or had questions to ask, put them there. We'll find them. And like I said, we're figuring this out. We're trying to figure out what's going to be the best for everybody. And I love that. So let me just check for Max Exterior. Oh, all right. Bill's like, you're like my agent. Okay, I like that. Who's Tillis? Whose tongue? Thank you. Thank you. Good. Okay. All right. So yes, yes, it is an earworm. But I'll drink to that, and I drink to you. Um, where I should be if I was home in New York City right now, I would be on West 46th Street at just down the street from Don't Tell Mama, at one of my favorite restaurant and bar and neighborhood hangouts called the Hourglass Tavern. And the second floor is called the Betty Bar. In fact, I had my 60th birthday party there 10 years from now. I had my 60th birthday there a couple years ago. And Beth, the people there, they're just the sweetest. They're being forced to close because they're a small bar anyway. And even when they start to lift, they can't keep, they were closed for so long. Like so many, we've lost so many businesses, and they simply can't sustain. Now, on the good news, on the other side, my friend and producer Scott Barberino at Piano Bar Live just announced that Ellen's Stardust Diner is going to reopen at, diminished capacity. However, they're allowing people to, open their places on October 1st. So that's great news for the singing waiters, and people can go back to work. My friends at Brandy's and at Don't Tell Mamas have been singing out on the streets, in the gutter, literally in the gutter, as it should be, in front of the clubs. Anything to keep things going, however we can do that. So, which is a wonderful thing. And unfortunately, for my friend Beth, who's been like a den mother to everybody in the theater community. I mean, this is a hangout that, please, there's just so many stories there. And the food was always great. The bar, you could always go and see everybody after they got off work on Broadway. The stagehands, the chorus, the stars. It was just one of those great places. I would like to do this next song in honor of them. And it's one of my favorite songs anyway, by Rick Jensen, but it occurred to me that I wanted to dedicate this tonight to the Hourglass Tavern on West 46th Street. In passing years, it all looks the same, and just the names will change. We all will love too many times, and just the friends remain. And so these things I say to you over tea for two on a wasted day. When two friends meet and share, I hope it's you that still will care. In passing years, we'll speak of truth and things we've learned since youth. Youth bears no age, only the stage, the lines, the first embrace. And so with that, two people meet, and they fall in love, one strong, one weak. But soon it's clear they must contend with honesty to find an end. Some endings glad, some endings sad, some strong, but most are weak. We'll sit with ours in a closing bar. No games, just friends remain. And so these things I'll say to you over tea for two on a wasted day. When two friends meet and share, I hope it's you that still will care. I'm gonna miss that place. Okay. I barely got through the end of that song because I just kept remembering it really was our clubhouse. I mean, I know we find there are others. We felt that same way about the front room at Don't Tell Mamas when they first opened. There are certain places you find where you're comfortable and you can go. So, but anyway, pardon me for just a minute. Thank God the mascara is waterproof. Um, but I just got a little verklempt because Jerry McIntyre and I would always meet there, and everybody else would join us. Tom Viola, it's one of the greatest places ever. So while I'm a little weepy, I'm now going to change my banner. Oh, my mouse died. Well, it's a personal problem, people. It's just a personal problem. We're going to switch now, I believe. Oh, it is almost seamless. Seamless. I haven't had to call Seamless in 1,000 years, thanks to Lynn. Seamless is the food delivery place. As I take a drink, I'm coming back in to check on you all. So what's Eden? I got Lynn. Okay, well, this is what I love is that you're all talking to each other, which is good because sometimes I can't really see you. So, and like I say, I will go back and watch the show, and if I've missed people chatting and stuff, I try to get back to you guys and answer and stuff. So, because I love the fact that you're here. Like I said, I could just sit here and screw around and throw things at you. I mean, I like to plan a little bit, but I just like winging it, and you guys are so much fun. We had fun this past Thursday. We were at the Gateway Playhouse in Summers Point. We did our second of the 4 shows in the series. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, maybe. Oh, I might be able to. Did I take it? Well, this is for last week. It was so great. We had the loveliest time, people be able to get up and sing. Again, it was giving me hope of the fact that even though we were out basically in the backyard, in the side yard, they had cute little candles on the tables and twinkly lights, and we had the best time. I will be back there again, and I will let you know if any of you are in the Atlantic City area. I will be back there on October 8th and October 22nd. And that's my good friend Kelly Briggs and his husband Keith Cooper. The two of them, they have been, I think I've told you this before, but the Gateway Playhouse in Summers Point, New Jersey, which is just the town, like just south of Atlantic City, used to be called the South Jersey Regional Theater. I made my professional music directing of an equity show there back in 82, I think. The Sound of Music, and I Love My Wife. And so I worked at that theater before I even knew of Atlantic City or anything. It fell into disrepair for a while, and Keith and Kelly and these fabulous people down there, they've been doing shows there for about 10 years and then slowly raising money to refurbish. It's beautiful. And it got completely overhauled and all set up to start doing shows just as soon as everybody had to stop going out. So this is their way of slowly getting back in. And we had the best time. And again, I love that you guys are here because I can check back and check in on the chat and stuff. But you don't know, well, most of you do because most of you are performers or performer adjacent, that to have people actually applaud, laugh, even cackle, throw things out. I actually did. I was heckled. I was heckled by a young girl. I did Billy Joel's New York State of Mind, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. And then right afterwards, going, "You should do Barbra Streisand's version," and I was like, "No." And then I recovered and thought, okay, what she did, and I couldn't even remember that. I mean, I know Streisand recorded everything, but I couldn't remember that. And I'm like, well, why would you say that, bitch? No, I didn't say. Well, I wanted to. No, it was fine. But we had fun. People got up. These two guys did Lily's Eyes. I haven't played Lily's Eyes in 1,000 years. Lots of spiders on the music. Lots of spiders on the left side. That means there's either 6, 7, or 123 sharps or flats in that music. Not easy. So Daddy was not drinking until the end of the night. It was able to have one of their quarantine crush is what the name of it. Anyway, how apropos that I get onto Quarantine Crush drinking when I actually, this next song I was going to once again relate back to the fact that I spend many a night with Jerry McIntyre and Tom Viola and other friends drinking, which I'll do right now. And this next song is for drinkers everywhere. After Pop kicked, Ma's loneliness grew chronic. She went swimming in a sea of jazz and gin. Remember, Michael, she used to tell me, you're never alone with a vodka tonic. I can hear her now, whatever bar I'm in. Booze! Mama told me, booze can keep you happy till you're 6 feet under grass. Though I toasted Mom in heaven since I was 6 or 7, my happiness has yet to come to pass. When I find I'm hot to trot, Ma's advice goes down real nice, but it just don't hit the spot. Ow, jeez. No, there's one drink they can't sell me. Bitch forgot to tell me a man doesn't come in a glass unless you pay extra. What good is whiskey? I've been through the best in the bar. Whiskey ain't got whiskers wrapped around a cigar. Pour me a face black with bristle. Watch me wet my whistle. Just pour me a man. What good is scotch, whether it's with or without the old twist? Scotch ain't got a watch around its hairy left wrist. Pour me a bulging bicep bastard. Watch me get plastered. Just pour me a man. Now liquor, they say, is quicker, they say. But what I want's even quicker. And it's thicker. What good is beer? I've had enough to fill Niagara Falls. But beers ain't got 2 ears or eyes or arms or legs or under a pair of overalls. Pour me a mug with a head on top. I'll chug him drop by drop and make him last as long as I can. Pour me a thug, pockmarked and pit-faced. I'll still end up shit-faced. Pour me a straight up, better make it a stiff one. Pour me a double, nothing but trouble, man. Oh, but wait, there's more. Just like them damn Ginsu knives. What good is vodka? I've been drinking 8 bottles a week. Can vodka beat a bod complete with godlike physique? I came close to a concussion, choking down my first white Russian. I poured me a man. Now liquor's a blast when you wanna get gassed, but I'll pass just getting drunk. Pour me a hunk. What good's the bubbly, which I used to drink like a dunce? But bubble ain't worth the trouble, it only pops its cork once. I got me a guy gives me the jitters every time he gives me the bitters. I got a sizzling 6-foot spritzer, poured me a non-stop, good to the last drop. Poured me a low down, knows how to go down, man. Jeez, I'm thirsty. Shaka Khan! Shaka Khan is thirsty too. And so I drink. That song was written by the incredibly talented and crazy Mr. Fred Barton. He did a show dressed as called Miss Gulch Returns. I have the CD. It was a whole hour of him playing the piano while on a bike, dressed and looked exactly like Elmira Gulch. Elmira Gulch. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, is coming up for Halloween. So I will drink after that song. I love that song. And when you really break it down, it's so freaking clever. The lyrics, I just, Anyway, checking in with y'all. So they're going to go. Learning on how to pop a cork. Oh, okay. News. Who, where, what? Oh, Jimmy. Yes. So good. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of water emojis or what. I'm not quite sure. I don't want to know until you go. Oh, okay. Thank you, Eden. Thank you for the cocktail. Yes, it's good. Thank you. It's good. All right. Well, I'm going to stop checking in with you people then, because it's just been fun. The outdoor piano bar has been a blast. And speaking of outdoor piano bar, this week, excuse me. Well, let's see if I can even tell you about it. Yes. Are we that? Yes. This week, I will be up in Provincetown. I can't tell you how excited. I just got the website for my cute, adorable little Clarendon House. Clarendon House? Yes, I'll be staying at Clarendon House, which is right at the Pilgrim Monument. I'm the music director for the entire Cabaret Fest this week, which is master classes. It's usually a much longer, it's a week-long event, usually jam-packed with things. It was scheduled for May, and of course was postponed. And so it's we're doing a slimmed down version. John Davidson was going to be our headliner on Saturday night. He's opted, a lot of people are opting to just, not yet. Some people are just not ready, even though you're taking precautions. But also, which is very exciting, is my friend Sidney Meyer, who books Don't Tell Mama and has been one of Cabaret's best friends for 1,000 years. Well, no, yeah. He's getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. I'll be accompanying master classes with a lot of different people. There'll be question and answers. There'll be a seminar on how to write patterns, all sorts of stuff. It's like, it'll just be fun. But most of all, I'll be in Provincetown. And on Saturday, that's this Saturday, and we're confusing you enough, but this Saturday, I'm going to be doing open Mac at 4 o'clock from the porch of Gabriel's Guest House. Gabriel's Guest House, yes. It was the White Wind Inn, but they lost their seating capacity. Something happened, they changed the venue. It only matters to you if you're going to actually be in P-Town with me. Then just call me, I'll tell you where we are. They're live streaming a lot of the different shows, including mine. But I'd also talked to the people I'll have to check again. In a perfect world, my producers, Tom and Bill, and I will be throwing this together ourselves, no matter what they're going to live stream. And we're going to try to live stream just like we're doing now. But this week it'll be Saturday at 4 o'clock. There won't be a Sunday night show because I will be driving back. Because of social distancing and being safe and everything, I've rented a car, so I'm not going to take public transportation. I'm driving right from Atlantic City straight up to P-Town. If I'm driving through any of your towns and anybody wants a free ride up to P-Town, just stick your thumb out. I'll pick you up on the way. But in the meantime, I'm looking forward to it. If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. If you like the taste of a lobster stew, served by a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape winding roads that seem to beckon you, miles of green beneath the sky of blue, church bells chiming on a Sunday morn remind you of the town where you were born. If you spend an evening, you'll want to stay watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Winding roads that seem to beckon you. Psst, hey, come here, I want to show you. Miles of green beneath skies of blue, church bells chiming on a Sunday morn remind you of the town where you were born. If you spend an evening, you'll want to stay watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. I love that song. I'm during the song, because I haven't done it in a very long time, and I went, oh, I should do that song. And I did. But while I'm singing it, all I could think of was, I'm not sure if any of you, one of my favorite drag performers of all time is Varla Jean Merman. And Varla worked in Provincetown for years and years and used to do all these disgusting videos that were hysterical. And she's got, just go to YouTube. Too late, you're already there. Just look up Varla Jean Merman, Old Cape Cod. And the rest of her, now be prepared. They're not for children. But neither am I. So all I could think, I kept flashing to her video. So I was thinking, and then there was the winding roads that seem to beckon you, and there's somebody around the corner going, psst, hey, come here, I want to show you something. Well, one could only hope. So I'm going to be there for a week. I'll be back on Sunday night. We had a request. And because of the Cabaret Fest, there's a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of standards. We love standards. And actually, I thought of, I haven't done this in a while, it's one of my favorite Cole Porter tunes. And while I'm checking back with y'all one more time, because I haven't seen you in a while. Let's look, okay, let's look at good. Okay, they're all having their own little, you're all in your own little world, aren't you? Okay, that's good. No, it's good. We're encouraging people to be here. So that is all good. All right. While you talk amongst yourselves, we're going to do this little Cole Porter tune. Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. Night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Night and day, night and day, under the hide of me, there's an such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. And its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night. night and day, day and night, night and day, day and night, night and day. Shaka Khan. I love that. It was just a little teeny tiny. All right, I'm checking in. Okay. Oh, is Diane here? Diane, you made it. All right, well, while she's here, I'd like you to join me in singing this song. You know all the words to except for one, and that one word is Diane. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. Shaka Khan. Now, you know what my favorite birthday song is, but I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. Diane's a lady. Oh, we've been out drinking together anyway. This is for you, Diane. I want to spank you in the moonlight. I want to pull your panties down. I want to spank you in the moonlight with people all around. And look, there you are. I want to tan your little fanny. I want to wear your sequin gown, but in a much larger size. I want to spank you in the moonlight until you can't sit down. All right, this is where they do the sing-along. I'm sure I'll be able to hear you. The words are easy. So am I. I want to spank you in the moonlight. I want to pull your panties down. Ready? Sing! I want to spank you in the moonlight. I want to pull your panties down. I want to pull your panties down. I want to spank you in the moonlight. I want to spank you in the moonlight with people all around. With people all around. Now shut up, just me. I want to tan your little fanny. I want to wear your sequin gown. I want to spank you in the moonlight until you can't sit down. Spank you very much. Happy birthday, Diane, and the Moron Tabernacle Choir. What do I see? Nancy! Nancy Timpanero, Nancy! Hi! Nancy Timpanero, Nancy! Shaka Khan! No, Nancy is not Shaka Khan. Honey! You've been away. I saw the pictures. You were up in Cape Cod, weren't you? Where I'm just going on Tuesday. Oh, all right. I'm just checking as to what's here. I just wanted it. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're right where we should be. Okay. All right, still, you're all having your own conversation. Nobody needs me, which is a good thing. It's all good. I'm happy you're here. Listen, I'm happy you found us. Oh yeah, it's not well, there's not a whole lot of you, but you know, it's new. So hopefully we'll get more in 2 weeks when we're back. And I'm going to change this banner now because it's annoying me. Hey, how about that? We'll go back one more time to the Venmo. It's all good. Good. I'm going to, oh yeah, we're going to do this. So about a long time ago, I lived in New York for a long time, and then I moved back to Chicago for about 6 years. And while I was there, an agent that I was working with sent me on a call to audition for a Julia Roberts movie. And for the audition, I just had to sing a cappella a Backrack and David tune, which is like one of my favorites. So I went in, sang it. They asked for it one more time. I said, great. I never heard from those people again, even though I was sure I was going to be co-starring in a Julia Roberts movie. But when I went and finally saw my best friend's wedding, I realized that had I gotten that gig, I would have been the schmuck in the lobster suit standing behind Cameron Diaz going like this. So you know what? Screw it. I got a better song out of it. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. Well, combing my hair now and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you. Together, together, that's how it must be. To live without you would only be heartbreak for me. I run for the bus, dear. While riding, I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work, I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you. Together, together, that's how it must be. To live without you would only be heartbreak for me. My darling, believe me, for me there is no one but you. Please love me too. I'm in love with you. Answer my prayer. Say you love me too. Answer my prayer. Shaka Khan. Hey! All right. Checking in for the last time. And then so they're going, all right. Well, yes, there's 17 people. 17 you're going to find. Lots of things coming up now. This week, my producers, Tom, I now have a newsletter. So if you did not get an email of my newsletter this week, would you send me a little note and just say, and give me your email? I realized I'm on Facebook so much over the years. I realized I talk to everybody there for the most part. So if anybody is trying to contact me, I realized I didn't have current emails for a lot of people. Excuse me. So we're collecting those. The newsletter will go out every week, and it will literally walk you through what's happening, where we are, how you can find us, the different things that are happening. There's some great events. I have, as of this weekend, I will have a store. Ooh. The same company that Billy Stritch uses for Billy's Place. You're going to be able to buy open Mac coffee mugs, magnets, wine coolers, which is my favorite. I have to get one for Lynn. Wine coolers coming. But you can buy merch, which is like cute. So that's coming up, and events also. And I'll give you more details in a couple of weeks. But I've been asked to join a virtual piano bar. And so I'm going to be having Thursday night shows with them. Thursdays at 8, starting at the end of October. And so you can join me for Open Mac, where we get a little more theatrical and in-depth. And then on virtual piano bar, we take requests live. It's going to be a scary thing. That is, no, but it's great, and I'm looking forward to that. And they're a lovely company based in London and Provincetown, and so it's exciting. So it's just a way to get out there. But anyway, I will be talking to most of you. Have a great week. Like I said, I'll be in P-Town Tuesday through Sunday, and I'll be back. I wish you happy holidays. Dear Lynn made the most amazing. See, I'm Jewish adjacent, and we had the most amazing brisket last night for dinner. That was incredible, and I love that. So it's great. Wish you happy. This is happy, yes. I always have to keep asking my Jewish friends, is this a happy one? It's good. But I will see you now. Again, check the newsletter. You can always find. I'm still posting everything on Facebook. So if you ever get lost or whatever, but I said most of the shows will be archived on Open Mac Music on Facebook. I'll just harass you with all the info. If you have any questions, if you've had any trouble, or couldn't figure some things out, please let us know. That's what we're here doing. I think I've given out all my information. And I can now leave you with this song. And thank you all for joining. Look at my face. Know the years are showing. Look at my life. Still don't know where I'm going. I don't know much, but I know I love you. That may be all I need to know. Look at these eyes. They never see what mattered. Look at these dreams, so beaten and so battered. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So many questions, and still no answers. I climb and climb, but never get the view. When I hold you near me, somehow it seems so clearly the only truth I'll ever know is me and you. In my heart, long for inspiration. In my soul I know someday we'll find salvation. I don't know much, but I know I love you. That will be all I need to know. When I hold you near me, somehow it seems so clearly the only truth I'll ever know is me and you. In my heart, you're my inspiration. And in my soul I know that love is our salvation. I don't know much, but when you say you love me, that will be all I need to know. I don't know much, of me. That will be all I need to know. Thank you all very much for joining me. I will see you this week. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, my mouse died. So much for a clean escape. I had to end broadcast.